Well, hi, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Jessa, and it is very nice to see you. And today we are clearly returning to Mass Effect Andromeda. Last time we began this game, and I didn't hate it. I've heard so many negative things about it, but have tried to avoid specifics, of course, because I wanted so badly to just experience it for myself without other people's opinions influencing me. And I didn't hate it. We met Sarah Ryder, who was woken up aboard the Hyperion. Her father, Alec Ryder, the pathfinder of this mission, ended up being killed, and he named Sarah the next pathfinder. So that is pretty much where we left off. So I am fully prepared to get back to it today. I am well prepared with water and coffee by my side. Are you prepared too before we get started? Something to drink, something to eat, something to snuggle on, maybe somebody to snuggle with? Then if you are as ready as I am, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, and maybe hitting the hype button if it's available to you. And let's get to this, shall we? As far as I know now, we just should probably walk around and talk to people, get to know people. Let me see. Nexus reunion. Yeah. Speak with Director Tan in the Pathfinder headquarters. That we can do. What is this? Additional tasks? Getting to know the Nexus. Okay. The Nexus has many moving parts and departments. To get a full lay of the land, get to know the various leaders and important personnel stationed there. Tan, Kesh, Kandros, and Addison. Okay.
You'll have to find Kesh for the galaxy.
Hi, who are you? No one. Okay. You're very green. That is a green female Turian. Very cool. We saw no female Turian in the original Mass Effect trilogy until the one. Just the one. Who I believe showed up in a DLC.
Should I know?
Now we've got some female Turians. Look at them go. Very exciting. Anyway, hi, you're Addison, yeah?
Damn it.
One of the people I need to talk to. I think.
All right, what
Hi.
happened? To who? To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry,
what?
my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
Oh, sorry. This is Alec's daughter. Why are you screaming at me? What happened with your goddamn father? Who says that to the child of the person who just died? That is bonkers. You certainly know how to make an impression.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role, eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home.
Whoa.
Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
Ooh, lots of questions. Exciting. Let's listen.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
This was a pretty big commitment to make to something that you seem very annoyed by.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking.
Goodness.
Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found something.
Cute.
Much like a colonial director without colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket.
Oh.
Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
Okay.
You don't trust him?
Pet.
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
I don't know why you think you're saying poetry when you're saying things like, let's not repeat history, because that's a pretty normal thing to say. Also before, when, what is it you said? We're nothing until we're bacteria? That doesn't make sense to me, because you were talking about that in the context of the Ket killing everyone. You were like, they're not attacking, they're disinfecting. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Honestly, the way you phrased that sentence, girl, kind of sounds like you're trying to say that they're turning us into bacteria, which is clearly not true. So I don't know if you like poetry that's really backwards and doesn't mean what you think it means or what, but, like, I wouldn't have called that poetry. I would have said, huh? Anyway.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
What do you mean the technology you found on Mars was complex, but it was just plug and go? Was it really? I'm thinking about the frickin' Prothean technology, the Prothean beacon. There was no plugging involved. It literally, like, projected images into Shepard's mind. I don't know about plug and go, but sure. Sure.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences.
Well,
We need the
duh.
Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
Why does this feel like
And if it had?
Dragon Age
Beautiful
Inquisition?
utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel. Not headed by Tan. Or even me.
Okay. Something about the way that she was describing that. We need outposts. We need you to scout ahead. It feels so much like Dragon Age Inquisition in that way. Also, I'm randomly realizing, okay, so they've been here for a while. And by a while, I guess I mean just over a year, 14 months or something like that. Why was Sarah not woken up until, like, the other day? Wasn't Alec here on the ship for that whole time? Why wouldn't he have woken up his children sooner? By not waking up his children sooner, he lost a lot of time with them and then he died. What the fuck? That seems really stupid if you're gonna be like a head guy, the Pathfinder, and your children are on board and you could all be working together. And you know you just left everybody else in the entire galaxy behind, and you're very alone out here. Everyone you ever knew back home is dead. It's just bonkers to me that you wouldn't wake your children up, like, first. Like, they wouldn't be one of the first people that you decide to wake up from the people in cryostasis or whatever. Is that just me? Whatever. I'm gonna go.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
You don't trust me? You don't even know me, dude. Which I guess is a fair reason not to trust someone. Speak with Director Tan. Anyone down here? Talk toable?
Hello, Console. You and I are going to be very good friends. We'll get you all fixed up and ready to go in no time. As soon as we hook you up to all that juicy power.
Juicy power, sure.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
What's in here? Ah!
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, We were discussing your next expedition.
Huh.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree,
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself.
Okay.
To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
The Scourge.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable.
Whoa,
Then
no.
there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way.
Of course
And now the
it's not.
challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
how?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
6.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
Check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Don't play games with me, just point the way. Don't place bets on people, that's so weird. Well, just don't play games with me, okay? Like,
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
ooh, that was a
But
lot
first,
harsher
you
than I
have to
thought it
succeed
would
at
be.
being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Did I just start a feud with this bro?
Where's my
Sorry.
ship?
Sorry, Tan.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
Oh.
No, I'm fine.
What? Okay. Hang on a second.
Tempest crew should
Okay.
report to the docking area at once.
Blah! What was that? Oh. I guess not much of a thing, just a thing that seems to be a little broken. Hey, dude, do you know that this thing seems to be a little broken? What did you do? Just put a plant in front of it and hope nobody noticed?
Please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Hey, what's up? Nothing, apparently. Yeah! Bro! The fuck?
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening,
Ooh.
but not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What? Done with what? Mutinies? I don't know, I guess I'll let him finish first. Why do you think you're being paranoid?
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Well, it does have to stop. Sure, let's be more empathetic. I think that's the vibe the heart has. It's like empathetic versus like logical. I don't know. But I'm still assuming it's going to be kind of the same thing.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny.
Okay.
Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
There we go. We're getting into RPG territory now. Random people asking me for help. We love it. Sure.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Okay. Panels like this that seem to be broken?
Fine.
Because we literally just saw one of those in here.
Be careful.
Should we see if that is, in fact... Oh, scanning requires a button. Is it the up button? What button is it? Oh, it's the down button. Got it.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Okay. Interesting. I guess we do the scanning thing on all the panels. That's... Alright, sure. We still have to walk around and... Ooh, look, there's all this stuff on the Nexus. Is this like the same information wall from the other ship? I don't know. I will check that out later, though. First, I want to, you know, go around and do all the stuff. We can always watch whatever's on the information wall another time. Like, you know, when we're done walking around talking to people. Ooh, a container! Kesh's office discovered? Okay. Wait. Ooh, what's this? A data pad. Same shit, different day. Okay. For posterity, in case the initiative goes belly up, the Nexus is a four-ring circus. Don't like how Tan operates, and his disdain for the Krogan is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, but he's an opportunist who's likely to create dissent. I don't see the Nexus coming together if he's left unchecked. It's already polarizing Addison. She's taking the cue to circle the wagons. I think I can talk to Kandros about this and at least try to get the two of us more coordinated. Or maybe not. Seriously, I hate this kind of drama. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm not surprised by that.
Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't care. We know the problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all.
Fix it like, you mean the
crew's
panel
working
thing?
on it. We've moved
No,
the op
something
center
else.
to the top of our priority list. There you are.
Hi, Kesh.
Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
It's such a joy that there is a female Krogan on board. Krogan whereabouts? Ooh.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left.
Number
He'll
8.
have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative.
Oh.
I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place.
Of course.
It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
Hell yeah, girl. Why are you still here?
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Complicated, huh? Your job.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place.
Oh, cool!
I keep the station
Smart.
functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
That's awesome. And yet another example of a smart cookie who is in fact a Krogan. A scientist who is in fact a Krogan. She's like, what, an engineer, superintendent, whatever. She's part of the team that built this place? Come on. And everyone says there's no Krogan scientists. Shut up.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
All right. Why was there this mutiny anyway? I feel like that's something I just have... Either they haven't explained it yet, didn't explain it well yet, or I have forgotten. Any of those could be true for all I know with my poor memory.
What happened to G and Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a
Yeah.
bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
Okay, well, I just talked to him, didn't I? Should probably talk to him again, though.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some.
A
My
detail.
team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Okay. Ooh, genophage question.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with a genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
Yeah. So they left the Milky Way between Mass Effect 2 and 3. And then in Mass Effect 3, there was in fact a cure for the genophage implemented on Tuchanka. And now we're 600 years forward in time. They have no way of getting messages from the Milky Way at all? I suppose it would be ridiculously hard to do that, get messages from the Milky Way, but I don't know. There's something that my brain is having a hard time reconciling, that you have the technology, you built this technology to get this huge ship and huge amounts of people from the Milky Way all the way to the Andromeda galaxy, which is crazy. But you don't have a way of, like, contacting anybody back home, and they don't have a way of contacting you. That's hard for me to understand, but obviously, who the hell am I? I don't know technology like that. I'm sure that would be pretty much impossible, but hey, so is leaving the galaxy. That's why my brain is like, what? The thing is, there is a cure for the genophage now, and she may never know because of that. And that's really sad. It's really sad.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense.
Yep.
During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Aww.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond.
Yeah.
And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it.
Look at this.
I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
And what did people say about the Krogan? That they have absolutely no ability to reason and use logic and science? Look at this, a Krogan who has logic and understands science. Yeah. I am kind of realizing that it would seem the more logical of the Krogan are the female Krogan. But because of that, I wish we would see more female Krogans. Maybe we will. Unlikely. I just realized we're in the Andromeda galaxy and we left home, so I don't know. But wouldn't it be nice? I wish we'd seen more than one female Krogan and one female Turian in the original trilogy. That is a very sad fact. Done for now, though.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Later.
That's an entire sector showing green. Good job, you two.
Good job. All right, we've got to find those little panel thingies and scan them. Hey, what's up? Random people.
Already checked the consoles down here, right? Huh. I think you forgot to hit confirm when you filled out the forms. They're not listed. Nah, it's fine. If you say you fixed them, you did. I'll just check those boxes for you. Right then. Firing offsets 23B to 54C, third quadrant.
This feels like quite a big place all of a sudden. Huh. Whoa. Hi. What's going on here? Arms merchant? Hi.
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
What's with these prices? Okay.
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash-landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
What? Oh. Fabulous. Look at this. Sell all salvage is apparently an option. Okay. Is that a good idea? I would assume so, otherwise they probably wouldn't have that button, right? I have very few credits right now, 268. And all of this stuff is going to cost a lot more, clearly. So these are my items. I can't afford any of his items. Big surprise. All right. Look at all my items. Cool. Okay. Salvage. Confirm trade? How would I do that? And also, do I need any of these? Classification circuit? Sell. Oh, these are all for selling. Okay, so... Yes. Ah! Beautiful! Now we have money! Okay! Look at that. We officially have money. That's pretty exciting. I don't really know what I should be buying. If there's certain things that are a good idea to buy right now, I don't know. But I'm actually just going to leave the purchasing for later, because I don't quite know yet how much we're going to be finding, how easy it is to find stuff, how easy it is to get money. What you guys doing over here? Why is this guy behind a glass? Just hanging out in there. New locations discovered. Cool. Oh, 1 second, guys. Okay. What's in here? Security footage. What? Okay. Damage control? To Tyrion Kandros from Jaren Tan, director of the Andromeda Initiative. Kandros, as you're aware, there was a mutiny aboard the Nexus during your absence. Events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire in hydroponics and theft in the armory. Motivations for the uprising vary. Mob mentality was certainly a factor, but for the leaders, including your predecessor, former security director Sloan Kelly, it was a conscious betrayal. Oh. There have been perfunctory attempts to catalog and address the damages caused by Sloan's people during the uprising. Supplies stolen, equipment broken, things of that nature. But I was hoping the militia could step in and draw up an official report. It's imperative we know what we are working with if we are going to survive. Director Tan. Damage control to Jaren Tan from Tyrion Kandros. Director Tan, I need my people focused on defending the station, not taking inventory. If you really need militia oversight, I'll get Sergeant Nels to look at it. That said, it was my understanding the exiles were more Calix's people than Sloan's. Isn't he the one who started the mutiny? Damage control to Tyrion Kandros from Jaren Tan. Calix Corvanis may have started it, but Sloan made her allegiances clear. I know she held you in high regard, but I hope you can be impartial when it comes to this task. Director Tan. Ooh. To Jaren Tan from Tyrion Kandros. Sloan Kelly is not who I thought she was. There won't be a problem. Kandros, really? Oh my goodness. Who is Sloan Kelly again? I feel like might be a name I've heard, but now can't remember. Love that for me. Damage control to Tyrion Kandros from Jaren Tan. Good. Then you won't object to sending a small and discreet reconnaissance team to find out where Sloan and the exiles might have gone. When we do get colonial efforts up and running, I don't want any surprises. Director Tan. Report exiles to Jaren Tan from Tyran Kandros. Forwarding report from Recon Team 232. Trail's cold. Found what looks like abandoned camps in the Pfeiffer system, but none with living inhabitants, only graveyards. The conspirator Irida was among the dead, but not Sloane Kelly. Kandros. Sloane Kelly. Someone who's apparently part of the mutiny. Someone who's apparently a bit of a criminal. Not who we thought she was. But also not found among the dead. So, I bet you that's a character we're gonna end up meeting at some point, huh? Like a villain. Ooh, stuff. Ooh, a gun. And a mod. Omnigel canisters. Okay. Stuff. Cool. Including a pistol. Should I be looking at that thing? The pistol that I just picked up. Pistols. Okay. Okay, so other than maybe if I put mods on it, it's a lot worse than the Predator, at least in terms of the damage it does. But it's got a much higher rate of fire, so I feel like that doesn't even matter so much. Much higher clip size and max ammo, and less accurate though, and much heavier apparently. So what if, how can I put mods on it? I'm gonna use the mouse because I don't know if I can click on these or anything. No, you can't click on them. View details, maybe? Ah! I don't even know. Okay, I don't want to deconstruct it. I feel like that's basically like, I don't know, actually. Maybe in my head I'm just imagining, deconstructing it to make more, supplies. You know, like taking apart the gun and goodbye gun? I don't necessarily want to do that. I just want to put mods on it. But actually, maybe I can't yet. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I can't yet. Okay. Alrighty.
But the planet was toxic.
Ooh.
What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
Well, yes. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Professor Herrick, what was that? You okay, bud? Can I not talk to you? There we go.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Me and
Thanks,
my Sam?
Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
Oh, side note. Sam. Last episode, I was very wrong, misinterpreting what Sam was. I thought that Sam was a VI that was, like, implanted into her suit or something. But it sounds like Sam is actually an AI that is implanted, like, in her body. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Hopefully we're gonna just find out more about that, because that is definitely interesting, and I'm super curious. Can I join? I want fun with science. Sciencey
I'm
fun.
usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Or lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Thanks.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Okay, Dr. Adriana. No, Aridana, sorry. Hello.
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Have hope.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
Okay. Chief Lucan. Hello.
Hi, Pathfinder.
Who are you? Hi.
Wanna hit some rocks for science?
Try and stop me? Hit some... Sure.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Sure. Access the terminal. Is it this? Ah! Hello! Geophysics VI. Beta build. Okay. Patch notes. GSV 2031. Streamlined interface with OmniTool. Minimal lag. GSV 2093. Tuned voice recognition to recognize both aluminum and aluminium. That's funny. GSV 2105. Haptic interface no longer defaults to transparent. Also resolves GSV 2027. Oh my god, I can't believe that's next year. Haptic interface not found. GSV 2135. Customized SAM handshake protocols. Activate. I don't know what that did though, but I activated it. Sure. Oh, now it's upset. But scanning it seems to do nothing. But I did do that thing.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
Okay.
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Okay. Sure. Hold to track. Is it this button or this button that tracks? I guess it's that one. Whoa. Access the terminal. I just did. Ow. I just did. Oh, there's more though. Okay. Final proposal. Professor N. Herrick et al. Since we are, by definition, an invasive species in Andromeda, our inevitable footprint must be laid carefully, and we must preserve anything we replace. The Helios cluster presents an unexpected challenge. We arrived with seed archives and DNA banks to ensure preservation of the biodiversity of the Milky Way, but this cluster is scarred by the Scourge, and its unique flora and fauna are threatened by its turbulence. That, too, requires conservation. Okay. Activate... Oh, wait, what? I think I might be confused. Final proposal. Activate. I activated this a second ago, but am I only allowed to activate one? Is that kind of the... No, I activated them both. But I activated this one before. Am I losing my mind? Maybe not. Okay, scan Andromeda wildlife. Are you guys wildlife? Ha ha ha, I'm kidding. Okay then. Coolio. I don't need to track that particular quest though. Can I untrack it somehow? Toggle tracked, yes. Okay, this one makes sense though. To track. Yeah. Looks like somebody's right nearby, which is cool. Hi!
Too small for lizards.
Friends! Cool.
You'd be surprised. There's also Purvine in the seed bank.
Nobody's making creeper in Andromeda.
You'd be surprised.
This is a nightmare.
Nobody's making creepers in Andromeda, I would hope. Hi.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is... let's call it strained.
I can believe it. Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security.
Oh.
Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
That's pretty nuts. Let's not write them off, or at least let's not try to. Maybe something happened, you know?
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
It does seem like a lot. Honestly, I think there's probably something that we just don't know about to have caused this, uprising. Kind of freaked out, or we'll get it back to spec. Yeah, let's be more hopeful. And professional, sure. We'll get it back to spec, yeah.
As long as the Nexus is here, As long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
All right. Mariette. Another female Turian? Cool. What's going on, Mariette?
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last.
Do I know this voice?
Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Oh. What was the crime? I mean, exile. What did he do?
Exile, huh? Guess it wasn't for having a hand in the cookie jar.
They say it's murder.
Oh.
They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend.
That's
He
not a
wouldn't
good label.
There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Sure.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Aww. Okay. That was sweet. And sad. I wonder if he murdered someone. I don't know. Datapad. Lieutenant! Based on status report 16C, it seems we're no closer to gaining a foothold in any sector. Without decent recon and greater intel on this enemy, I'm starting to think our efforts are futile. The risks involved and continued loss of resources and lives makes it hard to justify. With morale this low, we need to scale down expectations. Again. Kandros. And are you Kandros? You're Kandros! Hello!
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Aw, thanks, Kandros. What's your role here?
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one? What does that mean?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know? Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I
Cousin
kept
Irene?
wondering,
Wait.
when do I get my adventure?
Oh my god!
Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Oh my god! Excuse me. Your cousin Nyreen went pirate on Omega? Nyreen, the only female Turian that we ever got to meet in the original trilogy? That is so cool. That is so cool. Well, we've got a feline visitor.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
Makes sense.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Like the Ket.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
Fair.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
Okay.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
All right. Nice to meet you, bro. And who are you? You are nobody. Great. Strike team missions? Let's look.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
Okay. Hi again.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
Oh, thank you. Dispatch them for what exactly?
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts, holding key positions, or just distracting the Ket.
Oh.
Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Okay, thanks. Inspect available strike team missions. Okay. Oh, strike teams. Strike teams can be sent on missions to support the Andromeda initiative. If they succeed, they'll earn XP and Ryder will gain a reward. If they fail, they'll earn only a small amount of XP and no special reward. Apex is the most elite strike team in the cluster and handle critical missions. Select a mission and press A to send Apex. Your progress will be automatically saved before multiplayer is launched. What? You will then play the role of an Apex operative in a small squad. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, Apex missions in multiplayer. I'm good. I don't need no multiplayer, but thanks, I think. Bye. How do I get out of here? Bye. Goodbye. All right. So, wait, that Turian woman, Mariette, was it? Oh, wait, look, a thing. This person is in the way. I can't actually, scan it. That's fine. But that Turian woman was saying her husband is imprisoned. Is it the Turian we saw behind the glass? Ooh, yep. Sergeant Acker.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Huh. Well, your wife says you're innocent.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
Aww.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Arguments do happen.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Ooh. That's pretty awful. So it sounds like it was either an accident or I don't know. But either way, that was your friend. And if it was an accident, that's not much like murder. And if you didn't do it, that's definitely not murder. If you did, it's still terrible. But let's try and approach this with more of a kind attitude. I don't know. I was, moved by his wife's plea. What can I say?
I'm so sorry. That's awful.
We were close.
Aww.
He was a stubborn son of I admired that about him. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Only your word otherwise. That sucks ass. You would have a lot of reason to lie. The evidence will decide.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
We'll see.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Probably. He seemed to think I was alright, so let's go talk to him again. I forgot which way he was. I don't think it was over here. I think it was across the way, this way. Ah! Guys, my bangs are starting to just grow and become long and irritating, and they are just constantly tickling me. Oh my god. If you've ever had those in-between bangs, you know just what I mean. They are like under my glasses, in my eyes, getting stuck in my piercings. Like, ugh, shut up, hair. Oh, I'm not here to talk to you again. I'm here to talk to Kandros. Hello.
No news on the Turian Arc yet? Or is this militia business?
It's actually about that murder case.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own.
Yeah, that wouldn't
here
help.
on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
This was the spark. Oh, this is where that mutiny began, you think? That does feel like a bit of a reach, potentially. I just don't know enough details.
Doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Yeah.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up.
Lack of
His
physical
only
evidence.
defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
It does matter.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
Murder and
In
manslaughter.
this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Well, if there was no physical evidence and for whatever reason his wife is very convinced, and of course she could be wrong, then I think it's still worth checking out. Recording. Is this the recording? The recording of the, murder? No, the argument before the murder. Let's see.
The Nexus versus colonist Nilken, evidence 7A.
Yes. All right.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Aw. Yeah, that sucks. It's still not evidence he killed him, but it sucks. It does make him look bad. It does make him look like he has a motive, that's for sure. Back there? What is back there? Oh, there's a door over here. Did I go up here? Wait, yes, I think this is where I came from, but I have to talk to Tan anyway, so maybe I will go up here.
I should perhaps have listened when you suggested not pursuing this course of action. No, I'm fine. Just a bump on my head. And don't you dare laugh.
Okay. All right, let's talk to Tan. Actually, before we talk to Tan, was somebody up here? Where was this person? No, wrong button, apparently. Okay, map. Operation Center site? What? Oh, this is for the station sabotage thing. Okay, great. I'm really glad that there's at least a marker on the map for it. Let's see. Here we've got speak to Tan. And then there's more of that. Militia site. Okay, so yes, somebody is up here. Let's talk to them first.
All right, moving on. Docking clamp.
Oh, is it you? Cassidy Shaw.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Sarah Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilkin and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
So you saw the Chief. You saw his chest burst open, but did you see Nilkin shoot him? Did Nilkin regret it?
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't
So
speak.
you didn't actually
He
see
looked
him
nauseated.
doing the shooting.
Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
Well, could have been your perception of what he might have been feeling when you didn't actually see what happened. It's not exactly evidence that he did do the shooting. But we'll see. We'll see. Why was the Chief shocked?
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Well, they were also friends.
Friends
Wait.
fight, say things they don't mean,
Yeah.
maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you.
Yeah.
To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
That is really sad.
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see.
Nilkin saw
Still, the
them.
sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Okay, so visibility wasn't good. You didn't see Nilkin shoot him. You only saw him die. Nilkin was saying that there was Ket nearby, but you didn't see them. Did you agree with the Chief who... What, like his order?
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound.
That.
Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
That is quite a motive for someone to kill him. Doesn't that kind of give everyone in the squad a bit of a motive? Sadly.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Yeah.
Tan wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Tan. Frickin' Tan. I need to talk to him again.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
And so I will, but hey, I just said 8, but I meant to say wait. But wait. First, before I talk to him, let me see the map. Where is this? Somewhere down, it seems, maybe? Go down here and then check out the map again. Yeah, seems to be. Ooh.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Explosion site. The system has been tampered with to randomly discharge a pulse that wiped system memory. The sabotage was performed remotely. If you can trace back to source, we may be able to discern who had access to the site. Great. Okay then. Wait, but then where are the others? Hold on. That's Addison's office, so nothing up here. Over here, apparently. Okay, kind of the direction I'm facing. So...
You're in the force? What district?
Oh, this?
Not a fit? Good you got out before screwing up.
Indeed. The damage done to this site was caused by a direct override of the safety locks. Numerous people are listed as working here. I will cross-reference all other data. Okay. Map again? I just scanned that one, didn't I? Am I crazy? Or are you hoping I'm gonna go back and forth and scan the same ones over and over again? I don't know. I mean... Huh.
Docking area at once.
Was it something in here? Nothing that I see. I don't think so. What is this yellow wire thing? It seems to be... Whoa, girl! It seems to be connected to something kind of up. Maybe I should scan up here.
Please await further instructions.
No, not really. Okay. Oh! Wait.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Okay. Only someone with physical access to the console could have set this up. Okay.
All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power
Speak with Tan is obviously still our directive now, but can I talk to this guy again, or who's the guy I need to talk to? I don't know. Hold on. No, not Matt. Journal. Okay, so no, none of these. None of these are scanning the thing anymore. Did we complete that task? We might have. That's a good thing. Yes, I know I need to speak with Tan, but I'm just saving that for whatever reason. There's stuff down here, apparently. Right? Oh, wait, no, I think this is like more of an exit. Okay. In that case, let's go talk to Tan.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
This junction explosion was a result of the system attempting to compensate for a large energy surge. If you trace the surge back to its inception, we can determine who has accessed the system controls. But I can't actually do anything with it because I guess we already finished that quest for some reason. I don't know. Hi, Tan.
Ryder.
Again.
You may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
Oh.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Probably. Do you have any idea what happened to them? I will find them, though, but I'm really curious. Any ideas?
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Yes, actually, I'm here to discuss the murder charge.
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to EOS and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Yeah.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The body can reveal much. And I have some doubts, so... He seems like a logical sort of dude who really likes facts, so the body can reveal much.
The more certain we can be, the better.
For sure.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
You hope that the evidence you find matches your theory? Shouldn't you just go looking for evidence and then form a theory based on the evidence you find? What the fuck kind of biased nonsense is that? Bro. I've already clicked on some of these, I think. The missing arcs. Actually, maybe not. Let's go through them again.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for.
Oh,
If they had the
that's
same problems
a
with the
lot.
Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave.
I'm surprised
but
they're
before
not.
departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship.
That's a shame.
It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
I see. Okay.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before.
I know.
We've all left
Pretty
home
crazy.
in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Yay.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons, one for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them, the thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arcs. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix.
Don't be racist now,
As a
bro.
Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species.
Ignorant,
Long
huh?
ago,
How
they
about
waged
you?
nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated.
Yes.
My
That
people
did happen.
tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts.
Never?
What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Is that why you have, in fact, a Krogan as part of the crew who does sciencey stuff? Is that why? Huh? Because they just all can't control their tempers?
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Jean Garson, is dead.
Yeah.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears.
That's
An
crazy.
uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Wild that there's these criminal elements in this initiative in the first place. Who the heck thought it was a good idea to bring a bunch of criminals to this new galaxy? I suppose those criminals weren't like, hey, I'm a criminal, bring me. But, you know. Where are those Krogan? Good question, but first let's ask about Sloane Kelly.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
Who is that?
She was head of security on the Nexus.
Ah.
She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them.
I wonder why,
Misguided
though.
sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
So is it a criminal element? Or is it a common citizens with plight kind of issue? What? I feel like we're gonna find something out that turns this situation on its head. That's sort of the sense I'm getting. Like, there's something that we just don't know about yet that will put this all in perspective.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. They're muscle, nothing more.
And you're
Good for
racist.
fighting
Good for
and
you.
lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Planet viability. Interesting question.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats.
Of course.
Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
Okay.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Great.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here, or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died.
Oh.
I was next in line for the role.
Oh.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young,
true.
I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry. So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
Yeah. Bye.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
All right. Okay, let me look at my... This isn't what I expected to come up when I hit that button. But okay. Oh, wait, can I level up? Oh my god, I can level up! I have 3 points! Oh! Biotics. Yeah! Okay. Let's put another point in charge, I guess. Oh, actually, that's 2 whole points. That's fine. That's fine. And then we still have 1 point. And I think with 1 point, maybe... I don't know what's going to be good in this game. Like, I don't know if the charged Nova combo is still just as good or not, or if I should do something like throw instead or pull. Let me see. Lifts an unshielded, unarmored enemy helplessly in the air and primes the target for combo detonations. Oh. Hold button drags the target enemy or object along with the user. Ooh. Combine with the throw power to hurl a held target. Cool. And then throw hurls a gravity field projectile to throw unshielded and unarmored targets away and detonate combo primers. Of course, we've got charge. We now have 2 things in charge. Nova channels energy into a point-blank, high-damage explosion around the user. I think I want to put a point into throw. Yeah, that's where I'm going to start with that. Okay. What? Yes, confirm. And check that out. We have squad points too. Cora. Cora has 4 points. And it looks like we both are doing charge and Nova. That's Wait, Asari Commando. Improves Korra's offensive capabilities by honing her Asari Commando training. You have Asari Commando training? What, they still call you an Asari Commando when you're not an Asari? Okay. Well, with 4 points, maybe I will put another point to Nova. And the recharge speed for charge, just like we did for Sarah. How about you, Liam? Frag grenade, Havoc Strike? Liam leaps forward and stabs down at enemies with his Omniblades. Oh, discharging their power to stun all nearby enemies and prime them for combo detonations. All right. Totally. Havoc Strike seems fun. Wait, what is this one? Reckless? Liam takes less damage for a short time after using Havoc Strike. Very cool. All right, and now he and Korra only have 1 point left, which is useless right now. So what else have we got going on? Not available. Oh, stuff. I guess things are explained here. That makes sense. Like, I guess if you're playing this game before ever playing any of the original trilogy, which, wild, but then I guess that page could explain the context of Mass Effect. Allies and relationships? Tan asks you to look for leads on the various missing arcs. Yes. Oh, these are categories of missions. Priority ops. Speak with Sam on the Hyperion. These missions are critical to the initiative's survival on Helios. In Helios, that makes sense. Allies and relationships. Personal importance. Okay, loyalty missions are included in this category. Helios assignments. Many groups and individuals across the Helios cluster have asked for the Pathfinder's help. Nexus. Missions acquired at the initiative's nerve center, the Nexus space station. Station sabotage. And first, murderer. Whoop. Investigate murder evidence. I believe the next place we need to go for that is Eos, or whatever planet that was. And then station sabotage. Can I track it? Because Operation Center site, where is that? It must be on the Nexus. Additional tasks, completed missions. Alright, so now it's being tracked. I can figure it out that way. Great. And that'll tell me where I'm going. We love that. Wait a fucking second. Wait another fucking second. Hold on. Okay. I feel like a lot's happening all of a sudden. Number one. Whenever I was walking right here, right there, for some reason, my controller is vibrating right here. Is it because there isn't a thing nearby that I should know about? I'm genuinely not sure, but right here, it's vibrating, and I cannot figure out why. I'm not sure what I should do if there's apparently something nearby. I don't know. This yellow thing, though. What? It's happening again. It's vibrating. What is vibrating and why? I see. Trust me, I see at the top. It's pulsing. I see that. I don't know what's causing this little pulsing thing to happen. I really don't. But that yellow thing seems to be going towards Kesh's office. Not all the way into Kesh's office, apparently. I have absolutely no idea. Oh! I did not notice this.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
That sucks.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara.
Oh.
I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Oh, okay. So then we gotta go back to the Hyperion. Okay. Crazy. Was that everything here? I feel like it wasn't. I feel like it wasn't. You know? Matt? I feel like it wasn't. Okay, wait, is this is our next goal for sure, is going back to the Hyperion. I'm pretty sure that's what that's about. Nothing up here. What? There's another floor with apparently nothing on it. I guess because we haven't been there. That's fine. And then here, nothing new here. There's a shop I can't afford anything at. This is where we're going, and that seems to be it. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'll do one little walk around though. I'm sure like more stuff will come up as we... Whoa, bro, what was that slide you just did?
Vaccines, once we get more biomaterial.
It's that scourge I'm wondering about. Standard colony radiation shield should handle it, but I hate should.
These doctors are pretty glitchy, the way they're sliding around the floor. I will also say, for whatever reason, when I was over here talking to them, I felt like their voice acting was kind of wooden, if that makes sense. Maybe I imagined it though.
Can expand 300%. Amazing.
Hey, Hirik, how about you not dissect things over lunch? It's weird.
Okay, that was kind of cute. But was it you? Was it you, Dr. Aridana, who had a voice that I was like...
The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder. But there is more they can do.
Oh? Do you see what I mean? There's something about the way that this doctor talks that feels like very wooden to me. I'm not trying to insult the voice actor though, don't worry. I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm sorry.
Do you have something in mind, Doctor?
Plans for a school are underway to inspire a new generation of young minds. I want to craft a model of the cluster for them, accurate and splendid from your data. My prototype is on that console. Add more scans to improve it, and I will share my educational budget with you. And my thanks.
Okay, well, thank you. Access the terminal? What terminal? This terminal? Oh, okay. Cluster model, Dr. Leinomi Aridana. The 3 initial system models will be complete by next week. We shall see our place in the world. Orbital variance for the Nexus, it must be corrected as construction corrects our orientation. A reminder, our daughters will not know stasis. The 600 years sleeping. They will be born of Andromeda and whatever is unfolding. This cluster, in its chaos, was not welcoming. But it matters less what we suffer here, more what we bring. Okay. Activate. I activated these last time. Why is it no longer activated by the time I come back? Am I misunderstanding what that's about? Probably. Okay. Whatever. We did it. Scan planets across Helios, which obviously I can't do right now. And I didn't see any way up over there or anything like that, so... let's go down. Hey, Cora. What's up?
Hey there. You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. Okay, I'm a little lost here. First of all, I thought Sarah's father was the Pathfinder, and he's been around this entire time. Okay. Hopefully I'm just misunderstanding something, and some kind soul will explain that in the comments and tell me, hey, I think this is what you're misinterpreting or misunderstanding or whatever. She was kind of harsh. She wasn't my favorite, is what I will say.
Yeah, meeting Addison was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
Aww.
I appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
I'd love to. How long have we been friends for, Cora? Because if apparently you know me, That's cool. That's cool. But I would love to know our history. Also, I like your hair. Okay, so is this gonna take us? Yes. What? Cryo Bay, Habitation Deck. 2 different locations I can go to, I suppose? Okay. I suppose this is the Hyperion. Let's check out the map so I know where the hell I am. Hyperion, tram station. Okay. I guess let's see. Oh, this is just back into the ship. Got it. Whee! Oh. Okay. Hi. Who are you? Nobody. Cool. And who are you? Also nobody. Cool. Okay. Hey, what's up? What's going on in here? Nothing? Okay. Atrium. Lonnie? Who's Lonnie? I don't know. What's up, Lonnie?
Pathfinder, it's good to see you. Word is there's been trouble on the station.
It'll get better, I hope.
We're here now. It'll get better.
That's what I've been telling people. You're here now. As soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
I hope so.
What about your family?
I'm an orphan. My parents died on the Mindoir colony when it was attacked years ago.
Oh.
No siblings. I left some friends and distant relatives behind, but I have friends here too. I love piloting, but I like the idea of going back to my roots and farming like my parents did. Someday.
That's nice.
Why did you join the initiative?
The most popular question on the station. Honestly, I wouldn't have known about this project if Nozomi hadn't reached out to me.
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn. Of all the captains I've piloted for, she's the best. I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot, how could I say no to the adventure of a lifetime?
Fair.
How do you feel about all this now that we're here?
Hopeful. I know, it's a rose-colored outlook, but someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
Fair.
Have to go now. See you later.
Bye.
Take care.
Adios. Oh, you're the one. She's the one. 1 second. I need more coffee before I talk to her. Okay. Zara, let's go. I like the name Zara.
Zara
though.
Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
Ooh.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it.
Oh.
Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's.
Oh.
A third party seems likely.
Really? Why would someone be setting up these 2 random engineers? You have been set up, huh?
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They'd need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them.
Good
I'll
idea.
check out the security cams.
Why would someone
Raj,
want to
you there?
sabotage this,
Yes.
this
How did it
place?
go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
it's really wild. Why would somebody want to sabotage this place? This place that's really important and homes a lot of people right now. And has a very important mission and so on. It's just wild that anyone would bother trying to sabotage something this important. What kind of an asshole would do that? Well, I guess an asshole, huh? Hi.
Ryder.
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
We powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks. Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
Aw, I'm glad we can talk about our father a little bit because it feels really bizarre that Alec has died. Alec, our father, has died. Our brother, our twin brother, is in a coma. And Sarah's just walking around like la-di-da, and no one has much to say about him except the occasional I'm sorry, and all she could say is thanks. And then, what was her name? Addison yelling at her was bizarre. I can't even speak English anymore. It was just bizarre. I'll miss him.
I wish he were still here. There's so much he could have taught me.
You'll do fine. You're off to a good start.
Thanks,
If
Dunn.
there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Okay, thank you. What's your role here?
Now that the Hyperion is docked, what will you do?
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out the colonists, but that's been put on hold. I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck with that.
Ha! Thanks. I think.
If someone had told you that you'd be in the Andromeda cluster even 5 years ago.
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed them out of the quadrant. Although the way things are now isn't exactly what I was hoping for either.
No shit.
We all knew there was a possibility on arrival of less than ideal circumstances.
Like the Scourge.
When you sign up, you hope for the best and plan for the worst.
That should be a general philosophy on life. Certainly one of my philosophies on life. Always hope for the best and always plan for the worst.
Why did you join the initiative? We're a long way from home.
How could I not? I love my job. Coming here, all this, it was just a logical extension of what I already do. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
Good point.
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I have requests to submit, administrators to harass, and people to wake up. I'd better get to it.
Okay.
Good luck out there.
Thanks, Captain. All right, no one else to talk to that I can see, at least quickly. Hi. But let's look at the map again. There's some stairs down to the Hyperion, and I need to speak to Sam. Oh, the Hyperion. Is that this way? Wait. What's in here? Hang on. Getting a little confused already. I'm good at that. I'm good at getting confused. It's a talent. Oh, boy. Discovered Sam Node. Oh, wow. Oh, great. So this is, in fact, where I'm trying to go. That is great.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Oh, is this his cabin? Oh. I guess this is, her father's cabin. Little model ships. Including a little Normandy.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Wow, what a life Alec Ryder led now that I think about it. Imagine being part of the First Contact War. Meaning, bro remembers a day before space travel. Not full-on space travel, I guess, but contact with other aliens. Actually being able to go to other planets and have faster-than-light speed travel. Yeah, I think that's nuts to go from that, growing up in that world, our world, then suddenly you're part of the First Contact War. Aliens are real, and you go through everything that happened in the first 2 Mass Effect games, right? Just politically, socially, and boy, is that a lot on its own. And then, boom, here you are in another fucking galaxy? That is a life change, man. A big life change. He has seen some shit. Books.
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Cute.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
He's an explorer at heart. Still blowing my mind. I don't know what to say. The idea that Alec fought in the First Contact War and eventually ends up in the Andromeda Galaxy. I mean, listen, it's weird enough to grow up in a time before the internet, and then in adulthood, suddenly the internet is such a norm. Children are growing up with it now. Times have changed so immensely. People who were born like around when I was born or slightly earlier have probably one of the strangest experiences of life. People right now who are still alive today, my parents included, remember a time before television. That's crazy. Alec Ryder remembers a time before aliens. That is crazy. Anyway, a coffee machine?
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
He owes his existence to a bean. And you know what, Sam? Me too. Archive system.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
General logs first, I guess.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, and then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Sorry, archaeologist? Don't tell me.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Yay.
Liara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we'd debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Crazy. Oh, now I'm remembering the fact that in a world where the Reapers actually succeeded, which is not this world, thank you very much. I would really love to think that that in this world it is a continuation of the trilogy and, you know, my first playthrough of the trilogy, in which we went with the destroying the Reapers ending. So that didn't happen. But in that ending, where the Reapers do destroy everything, there is a message from Liara Tassoni with her research and all the information on everything Shepard did. And that information is preserved, saved for future generations, and it actually managed to let those future generations succeed in defeating the Reapers. Her research has been so important. She is so important. The wife of Commander Shepard.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say, the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning.
Of course.
I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
So, I guess reminder that this message would have been recorded for Alec Ryder before they left, which means before Mass Effect 3 ever took place, which means Liara never met a Prothean and knows a lot less than she ended up knowing by the end of Mass Effect 3, which is unfortunate. Once again, I'm just wishing there was some way of communicating between the Andromeda Galaxy and the Milky Way Galaxy. Seems so impossible. But it would certainly be helpful if they could send some messages and be like, hey, by the way, 600 years ago, we've got a cure for the genophage now. The Reapers are dead. The cycles are over. And good luck. I don't know. Or, you know, I would hope eventually that's going to be possible, because at the very least, you would hope the folks who are part of the Andromeda Initiative would send messages back home to be like, hey, it's safe here. Come colonize with us. It's pretty good. We're doing all right. You know, we survived and whatever. Anyway. Final entry.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
Well, now I'm intrigued and very curious about that. But I'm also very curious, again, about why the hell, if that's how you felt, why the hell did you not wake up Sarah and Scott when you first fucking got here so you'd have more time with them? That's bonkers to me. You get here 14 months ago, and your kids are asleep in the other room in their little pods, and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to work and start working, and over a year from now, maybe I'll consider bothering to wake up my children too, so they can be part of this. The children of the Pathfinder who wishes he was a better father, they weren't one of the first people he woke up? I just have a very hard time understanding that. Listen, if I'm missing something or forgetting something, do let me know, because I don't want to just be, like, fully misunderstanding something. That would be unfortunate and probably lead to further misunderstandings down the line. Sometimes I don't process properly. That's okay. I'm only human. But I appreciate that you guys are so nice where you are willing to leave me little tips and things in the comments. You guys are the best. Okay, now let's look at the encrypted logs.
That log is inaccessible at this time.
Oh, I wonder if they all are.
That log is inaccessible at this time.
Okay, so they all are.
That log is inaccessible at this time.
Because they're all fucking encrypted.
That log is inaccessible at this time.
Hey, I had to check. All right, then. Audio excerpt.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
I hope so. That's so nice. Oh, I love you, Liara. It is a joy to hear your voice again. Didn't really think I would. I honestly kind of figured we wouldn't be seeing or hearing from pretty much anybody in the original trilogy, but that's a delight.
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population.
Obvious,
this raises the question, When is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Yeah. One day, Liara, one day you'll be meeting a Prothean and it's gonna blow your fucking mind. Yep. Also, how do we know when a species is truly extinct? We kind of can't, can we? The number of times humans in the real world have named a species extinct only to go, oh, there was one of them over there. It happened a surprising amount. Remember the Silliphant? No, what's it called? Silliphant? What is it called? Oh my god. You remember the coelacanth? The fish that was presumed extinct for like millions of years, and then boom, we found them again? All of a sudden? In pretty recent times? It does happen. It does happen, and it happened with the Protheans too, technically. They were extinct, but there was technically at least one still living in a little pod. Pretty nuts, right? Pretty nuts. That was exciting, though. Really exciting to hear Liara's voice again. Hey, bud. What you doing? Crouching on the floor with a gun for some reason? Okay. And now I guess this is the Sam node, which we do need to go to, but I also want to talk to my brother. Check on him. Hold on. Let me see the journal quick. These are the additional tasks, so where's my... Oh no, here it is, I guess. Priority ops. So since that's a priority, I'm going to kind of ignore it until I've done the other thing. But I still want to go talk to my brother, and by that I guess I mean check on my brother. Because that was apparently an option, wasn't it? To potentially go check on your brother? An optional thingy? But it didn't show up in my journal, so there's a chance I'm kind of making that up. I don't know. Hang on, map again. This is where we need to go to talk to Sam. I realized that, but let's go upstairs. The cryo bay. That's where we want to go. So that's downstairs. I don't remember how to get downstairs, though. Isn't that fun? This is up, not down, so I probably shouldn't go this way. Yet here I'm going this way anyway. What's wrong with me? Wait, I think I'm actually going the right way. Man, this map isn't great. Or maybe I'm just having trouble reading it. I bet y'all just get used to reading it within the next couple episodes. Cryo Bay, let's go! I want to see how my brother's doing. My brother, who we haven't even met yet. Sarah and Scott. Yep, that's the same way we just came from. I'm really good at doing that. Okay. Wait. Hey, what's up?
Right, Dash.
Oh.
I promise.
Nigel McCoy. Who?
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Good morning.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
Aww, I'm so sorry.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Sure, I could do that.
Leg's feeling a little better.
Fisher, hi.
Looks like the muscle's bruised. The good news is the bone didn't break.
I'm sure the bastards were getting around to it.
Yeah.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the kid. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
Of course. Of course.
I'm sure there are decent aliens here in Andromeda too. We just have to find them.
Hope so.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now. The sooner you figure out where they're hiding, the better.
Will do. Chin up.
Dr. Carlyle. Hello. What's up?
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch. Doesn't sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
How is he?
How's Scott doing?
His condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so he's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How did this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways.
This sounds
Don't
awful.
worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
Are you staying here in the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old?
Uh...
Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
How old are you anyway? You don't look that old. We'll miss you, but what will you be doing here? Curious.
What will you do on the Hyperion?
We still have thousands of people taking a nap
Oh,
here,
duh,
and
doctor
they need
stuff.
tending to.
I have a brain,
And this
I
way,
promise.
I can look out for Scott.
Only sometimes, though.
How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
Good luck with that. If you figure out a way to do that, let me know. Because boy, would I love to wake up and feel hope instead of arthritis. Let me know your secrets.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
Thanks, Doc. Is this my brother Scott? I think it is. Look at that. I recognize the face I made. Good for him. And now I'm stuck. Good for me. Hayes, who are you? Hello?
Ryder.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
Yeah, fair. Greer. What's up, dude?
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father. And Kirkland.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah. Just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
Yeah, this whole thing was such a huge commitment for everybody who's here to have made. a huge life-altering, stressful, dangerous commitment. And I think probably plenty of them did not realize just how much that was true until they got here and were faced with the reality of it, like this dude. And then also, you want to talk unfair, Jen Carson being the founder of all of this, and everyone loved her, and then she dies the minute they arrive in the Andromeda galaxy at all because of the Scourge. That is so fucking sad. So fucking sad. Also, there's nothing down here, and I'm literally walking down here for no reason. Love that. Love that for me. Let's run instead of walk. How about that? Whee! Is there a fatigue in this game? Well, I can hear her doing that little panting thing. Maybe there's, fatigue out and about, but not in the ships, maybe? I don't know. Alright, well, we yapped with everybody who was in there. Everyone we could. Time to go back. Off we go! Yay. We're back. Hello. Crouching gunman. What's up? Alright, now we can go talk to our AI friend, Sam. Our disembodied AI friend. You know, I've been thinking about Edie. Yes, I've been thinking about Edie. And the destroy ending. I hated it. I hated it. But I take some comfort thinking to myself, is Edie's consciousness still stored on the Normandy? Edie's consciousness or her what is it? Box? Blue box? Black box? I forgot. Her box. Boy, does that sound dirty, but Edie's box. her what's it called? Her core, I suppose. That was aboard the Normandy. Is there a chance it could be rebuilt if it was also destroyed by that ending? I hope. I hope she could be rebuilt. She wouldn't be the same, probably, but... I'm sad. What can I say? I'm sad. Wait, before I do this, hold on. I was like, oh, let's go talk to Sam, but hold on. Hold on. Wait, what? Wait. Map. Priority ops. Oh! I have to hit... Okay. Ah! Okay, this. Investigate the security footage I would like to do, and, of course, investigate the murder evidence. But I think that's on EOS. Pretty sure. This one, however... Where is it? This way, apparently. We're gonna try and go that way first, then. Oh god, is it gonna take me back again? Or to a different place? Oh no. I don't know. Actually, let me look at the map before I go doing that. I guess I am going the right way. Just have absolutely no idea what I'm doing in this way. We're going back, aren't we? We're going fucking back again. Fuck. Okay. That's back aboard the Nexus, I guess, isn't it? Yeah, back aboard the fucking Nexus again, huh? Alright then. If you say so. Operations? Alright, we're here again. Let's see. Alright, over here. Alright. Oh! Security footage. Security footage. 1. Day 522. Network access instability detected. Timestamp scrambled. Playback corrupted.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Okay. Security footage 2. Day 523. Network access instability regurgitated. Timestamp scrambled. Playback corrupted. Failsafe disabled. System restore required.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
Okay. Security footage 3. Day 525. Network access instability regurgitated. Timestamp scrambled. Playback corrupted. Failsafe disabled. System restore failed. Administrator override required. Okay.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Okay.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion.
A human
You will need to
male.
conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Okay. Scan security people in the Ops Center and scan Nexus security transferred to the Hyperion. All right, we just got to go around scanning people, apparently. How silly. But specifically human males, right? Hi, you're a human male. So are you. So are you. This is so silly. So is this guy.
DNA? Are you sure the scan isn't contaminated?
I'm certain, Professor.
Then, Sam, we need more data on life in the cluster, whatever you can find.
Okay. That was kind of cute. Hey, hey! Goodness. Who are you? Nobody. I see. It's actually marked on the map. Don't judge me.
Security is on heightened alert.
Hmm? That guy.
Inaccurate match.
Oh, not him. Okay. Mm. I keep hearing that pulsing thing. My controller does the vibrating thing. I don't know what that's about. It's clearly telling me that there's something very nearby. But then there isn't. There isn't. Shut up. Oh my god. I'm clearly just missing something. But whatever. Hi. You're a human male.
Negative match.
Okay, not you. Down, it looks like.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
You're a human male too. No.
Downloading new scanner data.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
All right, now we just have to go back to the Hyperion habitation dock. Why the fuck does it do that pulsing thing when it is clear nothing is nearby? Or is it just telling me that something is nearby, but even if it's outside of the room?
Negative match.
I think that's all it is. I think that the pulsing thing happens even when the thing it's telling you is nearby isn't really that nearby. It's like upstairs or in the next room, not immediately in your vicinity. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand that. But if there's a pulse thingy happening right now, then doesn't that tell me somebody here needs scanning? I guess in this direction, somebody needs scanning. Hi.
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Okay.
Who is he?
Dale Atkins reports to Kandros' department, assigned to station security.
Okay. Cool. Glad we found him. Let me do a save. And talk to this guy.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Do ya?
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station.
Okay.
You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny?
What?
We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
What do you mean What?
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy.
I mean,
don't
I
care what
agree.
you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
All this is making me think that the mutiny was not the horrible, illegal nonsense that we're being led to believe. Sounds like this mutiny was happening with a very good reason behind it. But that still doesn't excuse planting bombs to kill more people? Jesus. You need to go, or it's not up to me. You need to go. Go
We
away.
can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
Yeah.
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
Because if we turn him in or whatever, I feel like he'll just get probably killed or something. And as long as he's not here, he can't plant any more bombs. But if he leaves, he'll also get the chance to go be alive and maybe even go find his sister and the other exiles, and maybe they can build some kind of society there, wherever they're at. I don't know. Wait, where am I going? Not the map. The journal. This. Okay. All right, we've got our main quest ready to go again. Oh my god. Is it over here? It is over here. Whoop. Okay.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome back to Sam Node.
Hi.
I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required.
Wow.
Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Could scare people. Secrecy breeds paranoia. That is true. That is true. Secrecy breeds paranoia.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious, like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
So you're saying Alec and Sam kinda synthesized, so to speak? Holy shit! And then what? Alec died and Sam decided to just automatically connect to Sarah in the same way without her consent? Because that's strange, isn't it? Wow.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a point. So, what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Kind of like what happened with
Perhaps
Edie
so when
and
you
Cerberus.
asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not
Keeping
without recourse.
secrets.
The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Ah! Profiles. Profiles allow Sam to reconfigure Ryder's implant for superior battlefield performance. Select a profile and press A to activate it. Soldier, engineer, adept, sentinel, vanguard, infiltrator, and explorer. We've already got vanguard selected. Look at that. An aggressive combat style. Yes. This profile reconfigures Ryder's implant and physiology in subtle ways, allowing her to absorb energy from enemies on impact and shunt that energy into reinforcing her shields. Cool. All right. Cool. Go to your ship. Okay. And find a way to remove Sam's memory blocks. Oh, that's cool. Whoa. Go to your ship. Very exciting. So exciting. We've got like... I feel like we're approaching that point where we finally get to leave our home base soon and actually start the exploring thing, because that is going to be the whole main part of this game, probably, is just exploring. So I'm excited for that. To actually jump into like the meat of the game. Fuck yeah, let's do it. First, let's save. Now, before we actually do that jumping into the meat of the game thing, I think I'm going to end things here. It's not the longest episode in the world, but it feels like a natural stopping point. So, until next time, thank you so much for hanging out with me and Sarah Ryder today. If you've enjoyed our time together, please consider doing the YouTube thing. Liking, commenting, subscribing, hyping, whatever you feel like doing. It would really help me out. I love and appreciate you so much. Please be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. Take extra good care of your animals and human children too, please. And stay soft, because the world is definitely hard enough already. Wah! And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.